Good morning, All-Star friends. It's Mr. Bowen here, getting ready for day 4 of classroom setup. Today is the day that we are actually going to tackle the library. And mostly it's going to be Mrs. Bowen tackling the library because she likes doing that and offered to do it, and so I'm giving her pretty much full reign. All those books that you saw piled in the center of what is currently my library all came from my previous classroom. That's one of the main things that I do still have that I have a lot of. So what's going to happen is she or both of us are going to have to go through, figure out what books really are not second grade, age appropriate and developmentally appropriate, that are meant for more kindergarten. Take those and either bring them back here for our children, if we don't already have those books, or just put them into storage if I ever do end up going back to kindergarten. Who knows? You never know what will happen in the education world. So that will definitely happen today. As far as what else I would like to get done, there's been some suggestion. A lot of people have asked about that whiteboard. I have 2 big whiteboards in my classroom, and I want to use one of those whiteboards, probably the one on the side where the math bin is at, the math cube shelf is at, and turn that into a bulletin board. Now I'm debating on if I either want to just leave it a whiteboard and put borders on it, or take what's left of my Better Than paper and put that blue in the center to kind of make like green, and blue in the center. What the problem is, though, is that I need to make sure that I have enough border for it, because I want to keep it uniform. I think that back bulletin board, the other fake bulletin board that I created, I like it, but I don't like the border. I think I'm going to have to redo that border because it just doesn't seem to fit. It doesn't seem to match. But that's kind of like small potatoes. I want to make sure I get everything else really done before I start tackling that, because again, there's a lot of other things that I really do need to get to. There's curriculum that I need to go through. There's my whole small group table needs to be organized and figured out. And there's supplies that are supposedly coming. Well, I mean, they are coming. I just don't know when they are coming, and if those supplies come, I need to go through those, figure out what things I'm going to put out in the classroom now, what things are going to go into those back cabinets for when I need them. So today, who knows what's going to happen? The only thing that is for certain is that it's going to be the library. So we're going to get into the classroom and see what can get done, and then hopefully it'll be a productive day.
I burned out like a wandering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. I found was nowhere near as nice. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Though I fought with my claws and teeth, though I elbowed my way to a seat, there be no kind of peace like you beside me. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
All right, so it has been quite a productive day, even though probably doesn't show it in the time lapses. So I'm going to turn you around so you can see everything that was done today. So the first major thing is my library is sorted. I need to get labels, which I will find on Teacher Pay Teacher. And then I'm going to use sticky dots to make sure that they're organized and that the kids, when they go book shopping, know how to put the books back. I'm still going to try to get some of those chapter books that can go up in these green bins here, but I needed some of the green bins for some books that didn't fit in the bins down here. This was all done mostly by my wonderful wife, who was gracious enough to come in here, sort everything, give me makeshift labels so I know what all the categories are. And I'm super excited to have my library almost finished. Let me walk you over here so you can see what you saw happen over here. This is going to be my workshop board. I put the labels, I cleaned them off because it's been 1.5 years since I used them. And I wiped them off. They're easy wiped off when you don't have like 1.5 years where you're not using them. So this is all nice and clean and ready to go. I had some decodables that I found. I have more that need to go in these bins. I sorted them by the skill. And so this is gonna be my small group area, which is now cleaned up. And I have those book bins for my decodables for small group reading activities. And I cut out a bunch of those letters that did get laminated for my word wall. And then I put up these number posters here. Unfortunately, I had meant to label a bunch of, or excuse me, not label, laminate a bunch of my decor, which is what you saw me also do, organize those. But the laminator is not able to be used because someone has to be trained on the laminator before they can use it. So I put all of the things that need to be laminated into the laminator room, and the person that's in charge of the laminator will laminate those as soon as they see them. So hopefully I'm going to get myself trained on that laminator so I can use it ASAP if somebody else can't do it. So it doesn't seem like a lot got done, but the main thing was the library, and the plan will be to then start working on the lettering for my bulletin boards and start getting the rest of those bins out and organize the rest of my area in the classroom, because everything else is pretty much, the basics are pretty much done at this point. Then it'll be going through all of the other materials that I haven't gone through yet, curriculum, and sorting that, and then putting up the rest of the decor. So thank you so much for watching this fairly short video, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.